You can't rush the process. You got to trust the process. Um, that's very basic, but very important. Um, right now, I'm sipping on, it's a tequila blanco. It's called a red. I think it's called red. How you pronounce it? It's very good, very smooth, very affordable. It's like $25, $30 a bottle. You know, I like my blancos, like my reposados. I'm gonna get to the reposado in a minute. I'm smoking pineapple rings. Obviously, I love that. Must have hookah mixed with the ice mint and a little bit of Fioja. But that takes time, right? To set up the hookah, to wait for it. I remember this person was like, "Yo, where the hookah at? It ain't ready." And I was like, "Look, you got to get the coals. It got to heat up. You can't rush the process." Just like I make tomato sauce, it takes 5 hours, but it's the delicious, most best tomato sauce you ever had in your life. Okay? When I make red wine braised short ribs, it's the best short ribs full of the bone you ever had in your life. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta trust the process, not rush the process. Okay? That being said, a lot of failed relationships are rushing the process and not trusting the process. I, for myself, I know I was in a relationship, I was with someone, and I said, listen, I'm doing what I'm doing. Give me some time. And they're like, oh, well, you need to get it right now. She's like, you need to get it. Like, you got to be soft. Be soft with it. You ain't gotta be so aggressive. Oh, this is it. And I was like, so funny. We broke up 6 months later. I got to the point where she wanted me to get to. But it's more important. I wanted to get there. It wasn't that. But I can't just go kick someone's door down and say, hey, listen, I want this. I want that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can stand on business, but in the business world, in the corporate world, you gotta work your way up to the top. It takes time. You know what I'm saying? It's politics, it's things, and I had to maneuver through certain things, and I was like, yo, give me time, but that person didn't give me time. They said, no, but 6 months I became that person. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of different things. I changed, I evolved, I just became a better version of me every single day from then and therefore. So some people just don't have the patience. And, I think in relationships, or well, I should say, I know in relationships, if you want the relationship to work, you gotta have patience. There is no, you know, there is no rushing anything because you rush things and that's how things fail. I've never seen a rush relationship prosper. You rush a marriage, you rush a friendship. I mean, you rush a relationship, you rush a marriage, you rush having kids. These are all serious things. And some people want, weddings, some people want a marriage, some people want a baby, some people want a family. Difference between having a baby is cute, it cries, says mama, mama, but raising a child is different. And just like a wedding is nice, do you want chicken, you want fish, you invite a bunch of people, bridesmaid dresses, dress up, kiss the bride, bend the knee, get the ring. But marriage is real. Marriage is, finding each other's flaws and likes and dislikes and living each other's space and working with each other and financially figuring things out. So when I say you rush the process and you say, hey, listen, I need you to be the person I need you to be next week. You know what I'm saying? I met people that have been incomplete. You know how many people I've met incomplete and I've never said, you're not complete and you need to be complete by next week. Because I feel like those are unfair standards. And when you set those standards, you're setting yourself up for failure. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. So when you put yourself in a situation and you say, okay, because my whole thing is like, first of all, you ain't gonna disrespect me or tell me I don't have enough when you got the same roaches as me. Your roaches is probably bigger. You got bigger cucarachas than me. I don't want to hear nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can't sit there and be upset at me for not getting to where I need to get when it's a process and I'm trying. You see me trying. I'm not just sitting on the couch playing PS5. I'm not just on the block with a 40. I'm not in the hookah lounges every night. I'm actually moving and grooving and doing what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Pursuing what I need to be pursuing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that aspect of it. And people want people perfect, and no one in this world is perfect. And that's when you're going to set yourself for failure. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, hit that too hard. I'm gonna work on the editing once. I can't. I don't know. I'm not do editing. I'm just never that tech kind of guy. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. I'm a cooker. I do simple things. I just can't do that. You know, I'm very educated, but I just can't edit. I don't know for the life of me. You know, J.O., can you teach me how to edit? I know J.O.'s a hell of an editor. And I just finished watching Squid Games, which I think is phenomenal because that show is so deep and so perplexed and so layered. It's a show about greed and rushing the process because these people, they in debt and they figured, oh, you could win all this money and people losing their lives. Yes, and this dude got stabbed in the neck with a fork. And this other dude won and he came back. I've never come back. That's why I know black people in Squid Games. Because the first round, we saw everybody got shot red light, green light. I'd have left. You know what I'm saying? I would have won red light, green light. Because, you know, when, you know, black people conform. You know what I'm saying? We know, stop. Go. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to danger, dangerous situations, we don't run towards danger. We run away from danger. It's not being soft. It's being confident, competent. It's being socially aware. It's being street smart. Those people in Squid Games is not street smart. They trying to rush the process to be millionaires, right? And it's like, the logic of it, you know, even the dude went in there and like, it's like, bro, you think these dudes is not prepared for you to turn up? You told them, I want to take down this game. You think they're going to let you take down the game? But again, I digress. But it's still related. It's still relative. You got to trust the process. You can't rush the process. You know, to get to where I was at, took me a few years, a few different things, but I got there legally, you know, respectfully, with integrity. And that's what you got to do with integrity. Don't ever screw nobody over because the karma's going to come back to you and bite you in the ass. It's going to bite you in the ass. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to really move accordingly, move with respect and integrity. Because everything that you do towards others is coming back to you and shit. I know even everything I did from 18 to 21 came back to me. Even though I was young and dumb and I didn't know what to do, but I learned from it. And I ain't hold nobody, you know, responsible for that because I get it. Like, you know, bad time, wrong place, bad time. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my whole thing is, like, you rush, and I tell you, even in the professional corporate world, I seen people rush to be a manager. I'm a manager, right? I took my time. And even I'm like, I'm not trying to get crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, pace myself. Let me learn. Let me do what I need to do. People just see the money. It's like Squid Games. They see the money. These people getting shot. They getting shot because they couldn't get enough people to come in the room with them. They getting shot because they moved when it said red light. They getting shot because they couldn't. So many different things, right? It's the same thing in the corporate world. And I had people say, oh, I want to be a manager, right? And then they become a manager and they say, oh my God, this is so real. I didn't know it was like this. I said, I tried to tell you. You see the check and you like, oh, I want that. Then you're like, damn, I'm working these hours. I'm coming in these times. I got this responsibility. Everybody's in my ear. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any peace. You know, like, again, I love my job. I love my company. But, you know, it's hard. It's not an easy job. And people just want to rush to the money. But you got to know what you're getting yourself into. It's like Squid Games. This ain't a game. Like, this is life. Life is entertainment.